beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Chelsea with Embody, Empress, and this is a general reading, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want to get centered in your breath, get connected to me now in this moment. I've already called upon our angels and guides and those who assist us for our highest and greatest good to bring us the messages we most need to hear. And there is this passion, this drive, this determination when it comes to something that you value, or you are attracting something, if you are manifesting something of great value to you. This feels very progressive in nature. Okay. We have the moon and the eye. Okay, so the moon in this rune set is about things that change over time, transitioning from one thing to another, secrets, how we feel, how we intuit, how we envision. Especially here with the eye, because this can do with the psychic abilities and the lifting of the veil and intuition and the truth and just really witnessing something important, seeing something as it truly is. And I really feel like you are trusting in something mysterious. You're really having to feel into something, and it may be going against what you thought was possible, or you just feel very driven and guided to go in a direction, or you might be seeing visions for the future. Something maybe you're creating or connecting to. Okay. What's this? Okay, so we have the Lovers in reverse. So some kind of disconnection between two people. Somebody could have recently left a relationship, and there's something about change, like this is triggering some kind of change. If not, there's just like this disconnection between you and a partnership, maybe because you haven't met them yet, or you're feeling blocked in that way, or maybe a certain collaborator or partnership that you are in is feeling blocked, or there's a disconnect. Let's keep going and see, but just take what resonates. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. I mean, this really feels for some of you that it's like you have broken away from a certain sort of collaboration or partnership, and you're kind of moving forward in a new direction. And some people can also be moving or traveling. Okay, otherwise there could have been like a disconnect between some sort of collaboration or partnership that has inspired you to, I don't know, do something independently, or what else? I really feel like that you feel very guided though in the direction that you're feeling like you should go. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, I mean, you're seeing other possibilities out here. Something that's more in line with, that feels more stable, more in line with something that you could really build something stable with, whether it's, you know, a relationship, a family, a business, or what have you, community. Yeah, I do get the sense that you are on your own at this time. Okay. We have the High Priestess, obviously. I mean, you're really feeling into something here. You're feeling guided towards something, even through some like doubts or fears or worries when it comes to whatever this is. It's not stopping you. We have the Six of Wands. you see the potential here, and you know that it's going to be successful. We have the Two of Cups here. Sorry, what's this? And the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you see something that feels stable. Maybe there is something that you are choosing for yourself, and you're choosing to do something independently and go on your own, or there's something about having the right partner or the right team member or something for what it is that you want to create, or how it is that you want your life to feel and be. And okay, this feels, yeah, more in line. There's a Knight of Swords here, and I just feel like, yeah, with the Fool at the bottom, you're gonna be you're definitely taking action towards whatever this is. Okay, and this is lovely because this has been coming out a lot, and we've been like kind of leading up to this within my readings anyway. So I feel like it is really time that someone's sort of moving, you know, towards this, or taking some kind of leap of faith, or doing something strategically, or communicating something. There's definitely action being taken here though. I feel like you're seeing something you want to invest in. Okay, and then we have the Five of Swords. Interesting ending here. Okay. There could be worries, there could be doubts about this, or there could be like conflict in terms of like other people's opinions. Whatever it is, this is your life. I don't know. Like, if you feel this deeply, if you feel called to this so deeply, this is the way you're supposed to go, you know? This is about your soul's journey. This is about maybe your purpose. This is about what you feel called to create, or who you feel called to collaborate with. Whatever it is, it's you're feeling it quite deeply here. And this disconnection here is like sort of you saying to the universe that you are in fact believing and claiming whatever this is. And this is gonna, I mean, you're gonna have to continue to move towards this, whatever that means to you. Because we have the Knight of Swords and the Three of Wands. There's this movement forward with your willpower, but also your mind or your words. And so somebody could fear how somebody is going to take something in terms of like when they communicate something to them. Okay. What is all this? Actually, I want to do tarot again. Just go a little bit deeper. Why is this Lovers in reverse? Ace of Wands. Something has inspired you. Something has inspired you greatly, or has awakened your curiosity or your passion or your purpose, or maybe even a creatively. There's just, look at all of this energy coming from this fire. All these different kinds of creativity, just like you're seeing the possibilities within something. And you're like, holy shit, I feel like you're seeing a great vision for whatever this collaboration will mean, but again, it comes with this ending in a different connection, or you're feeling disconnected from the person that you're meant to do this with, whatever, okay? Could be both, to be honest. Yeah, you're seeing a lot of possibility here. And I feel like your curiosity has caused you to move forward and trust. And I feel like this empowerment, I feel like this confidence that you're feeling, and it's like changing the way you are in your body, the way you are acting, the way you are embodying yourself. There's something that has truly inspired you, and I feel like it is actually affecting you in a way that it's bringing out more of you, in a sense. And even like you might feel like you're changing the way you're dressing. You're wanting to, you know, really embody how you feel, if that makes sense. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So we have the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands. For a lot of you, this was like a difficult breakup. It comes with a lot. It felt like a weight on your shoulders. It felt like exhausting energy. It felt like conflicts, arguments, also just maybe lies, betrayals, things that were painful. The Three of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Wands that's a difficult energy. That is a lot on somebody, and this is maybe what has pushed you forward. It's like you wanted something more. You wanted something that didn't feel like this, because that it doesn't have to, okay? And it is exactly that energy that has been the catalyst for you to actually reach for it, and that is a gift. Remember that. All of our experiences are teachers, okay? It's only coming through this way because it was pushing you to change, pushing you to see the truth. And you probably had some really difficult lessons in this area. But you're choosing stability here with the Ten of Pentacles. You're choosing legacy. You're choosing success in some kind of way. You're choosing family, Maybe you're, okay, hold on. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, King of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, okay? But we have the Five of Cups, so we do have this loss or these difficult experiences that maybe we're either going through still in terms of grieving, or we're learning that we have to let go to really accept what it is that is coming in, really releasing the pain of the past and choosing stability, choosing to release yourself from that prison. And I do feel this energy of kind of being held back, or feeling like you're holding yourself back, or you're waiting for the right moment or something, but there's this passion that is fucking just turning up inside of you. And that's going to be something you can't ignore at some point. Yeah, because at 12:21, when I look up, I feel like Spirit's showing you the way, showing you a true reflection, showing you something that has inspired you so greatly. You see the potential in it, that it's like you can't even resist it. And this is why it's pushed you forward. It's like this interesting mix of energies that had to happen to get you to move, and to get you to choose something. Okay? Four of Cups. Yeah, it was this energy of not being happy with where you were at that has awakened your abilities to see the potential in what you could have. It's like when you're that disenchanted or disillusioned, Spirit will show you a way that will be more fulfilling to your heart, And I think that they have here. And it's really pushing you forward. Justice. Yeah, this feels, whatever you're leaving behind, it was like it wasn't growing. It wasn't moving, it wasn't growing you. You had reached some sort of dead end with it. You know what I'm saying? And this could even be a mindset, so take what resonates. But I do get the sense that it caused you to reach for something, and Spirit showed you sort of something else that maybe held way more value to you than what you were getting or what you were receiving. Something that was, I don't know, it feels like abundant. It feels like it holds all the things that you seek. okay? So there's something about balance happening. And because of that internal battle that you've been fighting for however long within something that you were investing in that wasn't working, eventually, your heart won, I feel, this battle, and you had seen enough, and you had seen through the illusion. And I really feel like you really successfully gotten yourself or moved away from something that just was not a reflection. And I feel like you've learned some valuable lessons from that. And maybe you're still integrating those. Maybe you're still sort of gathering the wisdom from the experience. But all of the changes that are happening in your life are a result of the changes that are happening within you. And so things are changing. Knight of Swords. Sun. This could be a very positive message, a very happy and uplifting message that someone's sending, or something that you stand for, or something that you're creating. It feels very in line with the truth, purpose, something that you feel very clearly about. There's this compassionate healing energy that comes with whatever it is that you're doing, even if it's your creativity, or you could be seeing this within a collaborator, or there's just this love awakening within you, and it's like just undeniable. You could be really starting to access yourself in a way that you feel so at home, you feel fulfilled, you feel the happiness that is in you always. You could be connecting to that more. Or there's something about going in a direction that's going to open that up for you in a whole new fucking way. The sun is like, that's something else, 1717 when I looked up at the clock. So again, I'm getting this determination that you have to move forward in it. And you've really worked very hard on maybe your inner work, your spiritual work, your health, your body, your creativity, what have you. And just like your inner strength is just, you're just getting more and more empowered because of just the wisdom that you have gained from your experiences, Eight of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like when something is understood within, or something is clear within, something can become solid, or something can come together within the physical. There could be this need to really connect to yourself, your own happiness, your fulfillment, your joy, without thinking that you need whatever this is to complete you. I feel like there's this energy of having to really feel at home within yourself, and that just sort of radiating and attracting whatever this is in. I mean, you can't miss an opportunity that is made for you, but you sure as hell can ready yourself for it, and I think that's what you're doing here. And there's something about nostalgia, or getting into your imagination, or just following your joy, your bliss, or playing with the universe, playing with your friends, that can bring this out of you. Somebody could be reconnecting with someone from their past, or something from the past, or a past life. Which is, if you watch this channel, this is just what's happening for us, you know what I mean? So let's see. What do you want to tell us about this energy? am forgiving. I benefit with gratitude. So there's something definitely about compassion here, and the letting go of any resentments, and just being super grateful for the experiences, the lessons that you have learned from many uncomfortable experiences. You know, really, I'm just getting, continue to cultivate that compassion for the entire experience, including for yourself. You know, maybe you have to forgive yourself and you're hanging on to past mistakes and things, you know. See those as mistakes. Those were fucking beautiful lessons for you to learn from, and you have. There's no need to continue to, you know, punish yourself with the memories of them, you know. There's this letting go that has to happen. The more you are in gratitude, the more you're following your joy, the more you're letting go of any resentments, and, you know, even ones where we build up against people we see out in the world, you know what I mean? The more you choose love, the more love that will come to you. I offer words of good intent. Yeah, there's something about being very clear, honest, having, you know, pausing and having the right intentions when you are speaking with someone, speaking positively of others. You know, there's this energy of like not speaking about others who aren't present in a negative manner, you know, only speaking positively of others, you know, in terms of if you can see the lesson behind the whole experience with that person, there's nothing bad to say. You know what I'm saying? There's something about how powerful our words are, and it's important that we check ourselves in this area. You know, it's easy to get caught up in this, you know, especially when other people, you know, because we can check ourselves all day and not stop ourselves from like putting out that energy, but then someone can come in and they start talking and you're trying to relate to them, and suddenly you might get caught up in that conversation of talking negatively about someone behind their back. You know, this is about really checking yourself when it comes to that, you know, remembering the power and the weight of our words. Remember, okay? It's important to have good intentions. Look at this. I speak positively of others. Exactly, okay? I'm also getting this humble energy. Like, just being very humble, even in circumstances where someone is not, you know, or they're behaving in a way that, you know, that they're speaking negatively, or they're kind of acting foolish in terms of how they're talking about you or spreading. Has nothing to do with you, right? Even if it is about you, because it has everything to do with their experience. And so it's important for you to remain humble and just continue on the path. Continue to be genuine. What else? I relate in peace. Yeah, so much about really connecting peacefully with others, even if they're not there around you. You know what I'm saying? Really making that a part of your practice right now. And there's something about keeping yourself in balance, because it's when our emotions are disturbed and we're not really taking the time to understand our emotions and the thoughts that are disturbing them. That's when we go out of balance and we talk shit or we judge or we hold grudges and resentments and things. So it's important to really do what you can to keep that balance in your emotions, you know, and maybe you need to express your emotions. Maybe, what else? There's also this message of like, only don't overconsume, whatever that means. So maybe someone is in a place where they want to binge because they're escaping. But think about the energy of overconsumption, especially when, if you look out into the world, there are others who do not have. You know, everything is interconnected, and the way we consume, it affects others. Okay, I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. And so just keeping that in mind too, I mean, for whatever reason, and that will maybe help you keep in balance too, I'm getting. Okay, what's going on here? The ocean. The fault line. Things are shifting majorly here. The creator, excuse me. Something very deep. The kiss. There's something shifting within you, and I just feel like something is about to fucking crack open within you. And maybe this has to do with your creativity. Maybe this has to do with like the right collaboration, especially with the kiss. And that doesn't have to be romantic. It can just be that beautiful moment of intimacy and that deep bond and that connection that, I don't know, creates something dynamic here. It's like I'm getting Pandora's box just being opened, and not in the negative sense, like not in the sense that it's like all the suffering and all the scary shit that comes out, but like the hope and the possibility and the creativity and just like this opening. Okay? What is this? Yeah, there's so much that you haven't even tapped into, that I feel like you're, or something that you don't even know that you're gonna fucking know. Something is not clear to you, but it's over the ocean, which means that it's big, it's deep. It is like another world. It is a wellspring of like abundance is how I'm getting it. So somebody could be really tapping into, I don't know, their imagination in a new way, or some possibilities, or new creative endeavors, inventions, a new depth of love. It's like the more you're doing all these things that are underneath here, you know, the I am forgiving, I am benefit with gratitude, speaking positively, relating in peace, those are what's cracking you open to this. Because it is when we are not in these energies that we are blocked. You know? That we are in that shadow, that we are not seeing the possibilities, that we are closed in our hearts or our minds. Okay? Yeah, release. Something, it's like just let go, because something's like fucking about to pop off, okay? Like, it's about time for something, and it feels like something that you've manifested, and you just gotta go with that flow. Yeah, affluence. Again, this fucking wellspring of possibility. And the possibilities opening up because you see that you've manifested something, and it's just going to awaken you to more possibilities. Because when you achieve something that you worked very hard to get towards without giving up, with having to really, you know, look at yourself and your shadows to see what it was that was blocking you from whatever this is, it's going to open you up in so many ways. You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, what else can I do? What else can there be? You know, it's just like, you just start being grateful now. You know what I'm saying? We have soulmate with the kiss. So for a lot of you, this could be a deep divine counterpart connection. It does not have to be. This could be you and your higher self connecting. Just absolutely connecting and collaborating and bringing things through. Or this could be some sort of major soulmate person in your life that you're meant to create with, build with. It could be like a child that you have. It could be like a business partner. It could be a friend. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be romantic, but for a lot of you, it is. There's a lot of passion here, I'm feeling. A lot of desire, a lot of energy, determination, focus, concentration to create, or I'm even getting purification. So those are the energies present when it comes to this letting go and this opening to this new connection. Okay, what are we at? 32. Shit. Okay. I just want to do a couple of these, and then we're going to do movie quotes. Grounding, stability, nurturing. Yeah, look at that balance. Nurturing, harvest, prosperity. So we have the word nurturing here twice. This is total Empress energy. Something that is so abundant and beautiful and grounded and loving and stable and nurturing and just gives. There's a lot that can come from this. It's over affluence for a reason. It's this overflowing. You see that? It's like the milk that never stops giving. It's like you're connecting in a way that it is beyond, and you could be experiencing that within it. A certain person could be awakening this within you. You could feel these energies from this person, this nurturing, this grounding, stability, just being held by this energy. You know, it's total Empress energy, and it just gives and gives and gives. And there's just so much love there. This is a lot of love. Okay, so to end this reading, I'm going to pull from these are music. There might be some, there's possibly some mixes of movie quotes in here, but we're going to roll with it, all right? What do you want to say to my peeps today? Let me down easy since your love for me is gone. Let me down easy since you feel to stay is wrong. The last goodbye. You know, again, for a lot of you, there's this ending within a connection. This like final goodbye. Forget what life used to be. You are what you choose to be. It's whatever it is you see that life will become. Something's lit the fuse here, okay? Like a new cut pattern, you're repeating yourself. You know it all by heart. Why are you standing in one place? Born to blossom, bloom to perish. Releasing yourself from a pattern here, okay? And a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forest will echo with laughter. Yes. I am woman, I am fearless, I am sexy, I am divine. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging at the edge of your seat? You're not alone. I'll wait till the end of time. Open your mind. Surely it's plain to see you're not alone. You could have felt very alone within a connection, even though you were, it's like you weren't seeing eye to eye, or you don't really feel like they saw you, or, you know what I mean? Or maybe you weren't fully revealing yourself to them because you actually didn't feel safe. Whatever it is, I feel like there's this connection that you will see. It feels very familiar. It feels very much like shared vision or understanding or compassion that makes you feel like, thank God there's people like you in this world. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 100% sure they feel the same way as you do about them. No rules to abide, nothing left to hide. Don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling. And all this talk of time, I don't want to stay around. Oh, I used this song today on my Instagram. Classic. Okay. And I'm ready to take on anything. Hooray, some super fun surprise around each corner, just riding on a rainbow. I'm gonna be okay. Hey, I'm not giving up today. There's nothing getting in my way. And if you knock me over, I'll get back up again. And it's so funny because my friend's kid was watching Trolls today, and I watched it with him a little bit. So these two came out for me today. That's interesting. Okay. The bottom. Oh, what the future holds he won't know. Beyond this realm, choices must be made. Spirits guide him on his way. So you're going to be guided through this ending and this stepping into the unknown and whatever it comes with. So just trust in your journey. You're doing amazing. This is fucking amazing. I mean, this is not something that you want to pass up, and I feel like you know that now because you're feeling it on a very deep level over here. All right, you guys, I love you ever so much. If you want a reading from me, EmbodyEmpress.com. I have a Patreon community if you need some weekly assistance for your human journey, and I have tons of free resources, so check that all out down below. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.